everybody, Blake here, and I'm gonna go over a kind of different kind of collection. It's going to be different printed materials based on video games that I own. And I own quite a lot. A good amount. I mean, it's not a ton, but I mean, and I probably lost a good amount of it from the move from New Hampshire to California, but I mean, I still have a good amount to go over, and I mean, I won't go over everything in detail, that'd be insane, but it consists of strategy guides, magazines, other books, comics, so let's take a look. First, I'm going to go over strategy guides because I can talk about those the most. First, and a lot of these are kind of destroyed, but some of them are in better condition. First, I have a Yoshi's Story strategy guide, kind of taped up. This was very useful for me as a kid. I mean, a lot of these were useful for me before the internet was huge. Told me where all the secret paths were. It was a very trusty strategy guide. I like this one. The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition strategy guide. This is a pretty rare strategy guide, actually. I've seen it online go for as much as the game does, around $40+. It's not as detailed as other ones because it has to cover 4 games, but it worked well for me. I used it a decent amount in Majora's Mask and Ocarina. Of course, I try not to use them too much, but you know, I was younger then and it was hard to figure out some stuff. Very cool strategy guide, and I can see my reflection in it. Banjo-Tooie. A very, very useful taped up strategy guide. I use this a lot. Probably the most out of any of these strategy guides, because Banjo-Tooie is a very hard game. Some of these jiggies take so stinking long to get to. So yeah, I use this a lot. Very good strategy guide as far as I'm concerned. Here's my Ocarina of Time one. Not sure why I got this one. It's missing the back. I think I might have got it from my cousin Alex. Or maybe that's just the Majora's Mask one. I'm not sure, but I got it somewhere. Banjo-Kazooie. It's kind of taped up too, but also a pretty good strategy guide. Yeah. Sonic and the Secret Ring strategy guide. I got this when I got the game when it came out. I don't know why I thought I needed a Sonic strategy guide. And look how thick it is. It's really detailed. It's just a Sonic game. Come on, guys. But, yeah. Sonic Secret Rings. It helped me a little bit. Here and there. A really, really destroyed Spyro 3 strategy guide. It was helpful, though. But wow, is this thing destroyed. My original Spyro the Dragon strategy guide. It's probably my favorite one. I don't know why. Well, actually, I think I do. It has lots of pictures and art here and there. And I love these level of difficulty things. They're so absurd and random. Some of them are just so funny. I'm trying to find a funny one. I don't know. See, like, easy compared to what lies ahead. That's not saying much. Or level of difficulty, 2 words, attack frogs. They're just silly and funny. Super Mario Sunshine. Pretty helpful strategy guide. So yeah, not much to say about that one. And finally, my Majora's Mask one. Missing the cover. Well, the front cover. And it's missing some pages here and there, but it's a pretty good strategy guide overall. Next, let's go to the books I have. Not a lot. I have this book called Arcade Fever. It's a pretty cool... It's actually I loved this book when I was a kid. I loved this book. I found out, like, everything about these famous arcade games. Now that I think about it, I really love this book, and it just, I'm going to put a link to it. Check out my Fun Spot tour video I did with my friend Ben a while ago. It's kind of old video, but it's still enjoyable. And wow, this just going to the Fun Spot, like, just this hyped up me. Just I wanted to go to an arcade so bad, and finally when I got to, it was insane. But yeah, I love this book. It's a great one. Guinness World Records, Gamers Edition 2008. Just Guinness World Records, Gamers Edition. And same thing, 2009. Comics, I guess. I only have Sonic comics, though. I have issue 156, issue 166. My mom would pick these up at the store once in a blue moon, just out of no reason. 177, 192, and I also had a Sonic X comic, but I don't know what happened to that. It was a cool one too. It was like Sonic Generations before Sonic Generations. It was like Sonic went back into the Genesis days. And I have a really old one right here. One that's Saddam sort of mixed with Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, you have Snibbly and then this Ping as Robotnik. Snooping as usual Robotnik. I don't know. It's just a weird comic. And magazines. Whew. I'll end with that. I have 2 Game Pros. I don't even... Is that one of the ones that was canceled recently? I don't know. I have a PC Gamer, random one. Yeah. 2 PSMs. I have a few EGMs, Electronic Gaming Monthlies. Pretty interesting. I just picked these all up like at a garage, not sale. I think they're just free at a garage sale or something. I never subscribed to these people, to EGM, or any of those PC Gamer or PSM. Yeah, not a lot to say about this. And last but certainly not least, we have my huge stack of Nintendo Powers, and this is probably not even all of them. Been subscribed for a while. I found random ones in garage sales that are older. It's just a lot. So let's just go through them really quick, and I'll talk about any substantial ones, which would probably be just the older ones because they're more interesting. My cousin drew a mustache and beard there a long while ago. They have some pretty cool covers on this magazine, if you ask me. Here's an old one, their 50th issue. I love that cover too. Link's Awakening. I love looking through old Nintendo Power, it's so cool. Here's another old one. Volume 43. Another old one featuring Star Fox is 47. I can't imagine like what it would be like to live when all these games were new, and looking at these magazines when they're new would be really cool, actually. Here's one of the really old ones. What is this, like 27? This is like NES era. I don't even know. Yeah, they're hyping up the Super Nintendo in this, I think. Yeah, it was like just coming out. Even older, I think. 24. Just NES and Game Boy. Getting really old there. This is like a GameCube DS era one. Most of mine are obviously Wii DS era for now. Oh, here's an Edge. Randomly. Edge magazine. Huh. It's not gaming related. Tron. Comic. Here's a 20 years of Nintendo Power one. This was a special one you had to buy in stores. Oh, here's the Sonic X one. Found it. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this collection, and I'll see you guys later.